Hello, my gorgeous gastronomes and vampires. Welcome to T-Rex Steel City Mukbang. Where will this food journey take you today? Pull up a seat. Let's eat. Hey guys, how you doing? Happy hump day. We've got some La Croix lemon. And I have a steak salad. Yeah, remember that ribeye? Freezer surprise. Remember that ribeye? And this is the balsamic. This is the garlic honey vinaigrette. Yeah, the garlic honey vinaigrette dressing that I made. Sorry about the clanking. But this isn't an ASMR anyway. It might end up being a little one, because I know this is going to be good. Yeah. Got the fries on it and everything. Aren't you proud of me? I'm finally eating some French fries. I have cherry tomatoes in here, cucumbers, red bell pepper, red onions, mushrooms. There's one right there. This is a real steak salad. A Philly steak salad. That's what I'm gonna call it. And there's cheese on there. It's bomb. It's bomb, bomb, bomb. So, I have a clip for you. It's a short one. Paranormal activity captured on the GhostCam around 2 a.m. Monday morning. Check it out. Yeah. All I can say is, I'm glad that the spirit appears friendly. That's all I can say. Because I don't know what I would do if it was something demonic. I don't know. You know, I'd have to move in with someone because I can't afford to move right now. I would have to move in with somebody. I'm sure one of you guys would take me in, right? Would you take me in? Even if I'm bringing my ghost? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But you saw it for yourself. Run it back if you want to. Pretty unbelievable. But on to current events. My first current event happened in, you guessed it, Texas. Sometimes I think I have the Texas News Channel on my laptop because all these weird things happen down there. All my current event reporting is usually happening in Texas. Sorry, guys. But this one, it's a short story. I have two short ones. Lady was out celebrating her birthday at a restaurant with her husband. And when they were leaving, she noticed a napkin that was from the restaurant. That's what the news said. It was from the restaurant. It was wedged in her car door. So she asked her husband if he put it there, and he said no. So she said she's a germaphobe, so she removed it kind of like with fingertips, you know. She didn't just grab it, she removed it with her fingertips. And went inside to the restaurant to wash her hands. She said by the time she got to the bathroom, her fingers were starting to tingle and get numb. She had like an itching up her arm. She said by the time she got back to the car, her whole arm was numb. She started having chest pains, breathing problems. Her husband drove her to the hospital. After the doctors ran all the tests, blood work and everything, they determined that it was some type of poison. Someone put a poison napkin on the lady's car. The authorities were saying, you know, maybe someone thought she was alone, and that was like a drug that would make it possible to kidnap her. But she survived, she's okay. But they said that the amount of poison was so small that they couldn't determine what it was. But whatever it was had to be strong in order to give that effect after barely touching the towel. Be careful, guys. If you see something on your car, don't touch it. Don't touch it. It might be a setup, you know? Just be careful. People are crazy. The other current event I have, it's just a sad story. And one that makes me, and it's one that makes me question human beings. Like, what is wrong with us? Some of us. A young lady from Canada, well, she was from Kenya, but she had become a resident of Canada in 2018. She was in a pool at a hotel, and she was live streaming on Facebook. They said that she started out in the shallow end, and as she went back into the deep end, she disappeared from the camera frame. But people could hear her, like her followers could hear her screaming for help. She started struggling in the water. She wasn't that great of a swimmer in the deep end. They heard her screaming. Couldn't see anything. The article went on to say, hours later, the live stream ran all those hours. Finally, the viewers see some other hotel guests come to the pool, jump in the water, and pull the lady's body out. She drowned. Now, I know the outcome would have been the same, but because it would have taken too long for the police to get there, or ambulance, whatever. The people watching on live stream, they watched for hours. And no one ever contacted an authority. Like I said, I know it might have taken hours to trace where she was at, but I doubt it. Because those IP addresses, they ping right away. They know where you are, like that. Still probably wasn't enough time to save her. They probably still wouldn't have gotten there in time. But it wouldn't have been several hours that she was underwater, dead. These people just watched. Call somebody. At least try to get the help there faster, you know. What is wrong with people? When I heard her screaming for help, I would have immediately called 911 and explained the situation. You know? I don't know where she's at, but, you know, her phone went dead, or her communication stopped, and the camera kept rolling. I mean, just do something, that's all. Just do something. Don't just watch. What are you waiting to see? You obviously know she's in distress somehow. It should have never been hours later. 24 years old. I know when it's your time, but it's the lack of sensitivity of people for me. We're just gonna sit here and watch. But that's social media for you. I have this terrible habit of biting my lip and nails. But I have a lot of vinegar in that dressing, And I bit my lip so far. That vinegar is burning it to death right now. It's stinging really bad. I have had that happen ever since I was a kid. I used to always bite my lip. Well, obviously not used to. I still do. Everybody has some quirks. If I don't feel anxious, I don't. I'm not sure why I do it. It's mostly when I'm watching TV. It's like I'm focused on whatever I'm watching and I'm just gnawing away on my lip. Leaves a scar. Leaves a scar. Even like the vinegar will turn the scar white. A little salt. And I don't do it all the time either. I'll go months and months and never touch it. And before I know it, it's like, oh, my lip hurts. Oh, you were biting it. I have to say, it was a treat to have these French fries. Haven't had any in a while. Except when I had that McDonald's a few weeks ago. But those fries were cold. Not really enjoyable. These were nice and hot. It's hot like I'm getting right now. That's it, guys. Peace out, my gastronomes and vampires. I will see you soon.